Groucho, Joyce DeHart is waiting to talk to you now.
Joyce Hart. My heart stood still.
And her partner is a special guest, one of the most popular young men in America, Frankie Avalon. So, folks, you've been pleased to meet Groucho Marx.
Hey, a beautiful babe there.
Hi, Groucho.
Welcome to the Groucho Show. Say the secret word, you can divide an extra $100. Well, I know your name. Your name is Frankie Avalon. And Joyce DeHart, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Is she a beauty?
Oh, yeah, very lovely.
Huh? Imagine Frankie Avalon on my show. You know, I'm all aflutter. I can't even pronounce his name correctly. You know, it isn't every week that we get a famous celebrity up here, and I want to tell you this is one of the biggest moments in the history of this show. This will give you an idea of the show. Now then, Frankie boy, you don't care if I call you Frankie boy, huh?
No?
Since I never heard of you, tell me, just what do you do?
Well, I'm a singer.
You're a singer.
Right.
You mean you're a sewing machine?
Singer of song.
Oh. Did you ever hear that joke about a fellow looks through the keyhole and he says, I just saw a sewing machine going upstairs without a stitch on? That's an old joke. Joyce, you're not supposed to laugh at that. You're Joyce DeHart, huh?
Yes, sir.
Have you ever heard of Frankie Avalon?
I sure have.
Why are you breathing so hysterically? Huh? Okay, what does he do?
He sings.
Sing. I thought that. We've been all through that. Where does he sing?
Well, he sings in records, on radio, on TV, in movies, nightclubs, everywhere.
Do you buy a lot of his records, huh?
Well, I'm sort of broke lately, so I've been buying Kingston Trio.
You're trying to get 3 for the price of 1, is that it? Well, Frankie, now you know how I feel when I ask somebody what their favorite TV show is, and they say the Flintstones. Joyce, don't you care for Frankie singing?
Oh, you sure bet I do. I especially like Venus, because it was a very
I like
simple
Venus,
ballad.
too, but do you like his singing? How many records did it sell, that Venus?
That was probably my biggest recording. It sold 2 million records. It was #1 for 11 weeks in a row.
Magic record. How many of your records have been sold altogether?
All total, I would say about 8 million records.
That's not bad for a young fella on his way down. I mean, up. Do you personally answer all your fan mail, Frankie?
Well, I try to do as much as I can, Mr. Marx, but...
It's pretty hard,
It is, from traveling and everything.
Yeah.
But we have 4 girls in Philadelphia who take care of the fan club, and 4 girls in New York who... That's all they do, is just take care of the fan club.
You have 8 girls who do nothing but answer your mail?
Right.
Your staff is bigger than my fan club. Joyce, Frankie and I have been talking about our successes, and I want to be perfectly fair. What kind of success have you had? I'm sure you're a big success with the boys because you're a very attractive girl. Could I come over to your house someday and bring you a care package?
Well,
You look pretty well fed, but, you know.
Oh, I
give it
am.
to
I
the
meet it all the
dog, huh?
time.
What do you do, Joyce, I mean, in the way of achievements? What have you done?
Well, as far as achievements go,
What kind of success have you had?
I was made Miss Junior Achievement this year
The United States?
of the United States and Canada.
And Canada, eh?
Uh-huh.
You're Miss Junior Achievement. That's a very high honor, Joyce, and you're certainly to be congratulated.
Thank you.
Now, what are you talking about? Would you mind breaking that down into small words? Just what is this Junior Achievement?
Junior Achievement is a youth organization for business where teenagers learn business.
Look how he admires you. Look how he's looking at you.
Well,
Aren't you flattered the way he's watching you, huh?
I'm not looking. We're a nationwide organization, and actually teenagers form their own businesses guided by major corporations.
Isn't she cute, huh?
Lovely.
And we get our own products, and we sell our own products, and we have a board of stockholders, and we have our monthly board meetings, and at the end of the Junior Achievement year, we actually liquidate our companies, and we declare profits, we hope. And that's Junior Achievement, learning business by doing.
Isn't she pretty? Yeah.
What about Junior Achievement?
You say you operate just like big business? In other words, you all get together in a little room and fix the prices? What kind of product do you make?
We have these little mosaic tile coasters, and we actually make them, and we sell them. And we go to retail organizations and banquet people and restaurants, things like that.
How much do you make in a week? What would you say you total?
About $1.50.
That's your gross income, huh?
Yes.
Now, you have to deduct withholding tax, don't you? And state income tax, unemployment insurance, Social Security, real estate taxes, sewer tax, and union dues. You know, you have to work about 6 years in order to buy one Frankie Avalon album?
That's why I couldn't buy them.
Oh. Frankie, don't you think you ought to give her one of your albums?
Yeah, I'll give you an album.
Well.
Give her a couple of them, huh?
I will.
We haven't found out much about your personal history. Where are you from originally, Frankie?
Well, I was born and raised in South Philadelphia. That's where most of the singers come from today, and even years ago, too. It started with...
Singers?
Yeah, Eddie Fisher, Mario Lanza, Jimmy Darren, Bobby Rydell, Fabian.
Well, how do you explain so many singers coming from one section of the city? Is it because they don't produce any ball players there?
I'll tell you what, you know, before, mothers used to meet on the street and they used to say, how's your son doing? And they'd say, fine. But now they meet on the streets and they say, how's your son's record doing? So everybody's recording in South Philadelphia.
Well, it was like that where I came from. My mother would say to another, how's your son's record? How about the movies, Frankie? Aren't you working on some picture?
Well, I just finished a picture. It's Irwin Allen's Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea.
Oh, Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea.
Fantastic submarine that goes...
It's an airplane picture?
No, it's a submarine, bottom of the sea. Submarine that has a glass nose, and there's so many things happen with underwater adventures.
Oh, and you're in there? Well, how can you sing underwater? Have you got a new record coming out called Glub, Glub, Glub or something? How about your plans for marriage, Frankie? I'm sure that's pretty inquisitive, but there must be millions of girls who'd like to marry you. What kind of girl are you looking for? A junior achievement girl?
Well, actually, I don't have any immediate
preference?
plans. You know.
I mean, do you have any particular type that you care about? Blondes or brunettes or short ones?
Is it like that old saying, you know, I want a girl just like the girl that married dear old dad? I want a girl that can...
You want a girl like your mother, huh?
Find somebody
like your mother?
Cook great.
You're crazy about food. Huh?
Learn how to cook, yes. Brazil.
That's all? You don't care if she's ugly? As long as she can... What's Brazil? That's a country in South America.
No, that's an Italian dish that's...
What is it?
Prepared. It's meat rolled up and
it's like lasagna?
Prepared. No, it's a meat.
Meat?
Stuffed and rolled in the
like fettuccine?
Italian sauce. It's great. You ought to try it.
That's all that's going to make you happy is meatballs and spaghetti.
I can make it.
There you are.
Right.
Imagine getting a girl that looks like that who can also make meatballs and spaghetti.
But I can't make the other stuff.
Oh. You could learn, Joyce.
You'll have to give me the recipe.
Would you give her the recipe?
I don't know. I'll ask my mother, though.
You don't know the recipe. Will you write to your mother and ask her to send Joyce the recipe?
All right. I'll do that.
And put it in one of the record albums, huh?
Okay. Brazil, okay.
Yeah. You know what you ought to do would be nice? Record it. You get the recipe from your mother.
Yeah.
Record it on a little record.
Right.
And with the records you're going to send her.
I do.
With the little record.
Little record.
And after she learns how to make Brazil.
Right.
I can sell it.
Here I thought she was seething with passion. All she wants to do is sell a spaghetti recipe. Well, no, look, you don't sing in the picture, but I can't let you get away without singing here. Will you sing something for us?
Well, I wouldn't mind singing if we do a duet.
You know who he reminds me of when he talks? Barry Como. He's got a kind of real soft, kind of barber-like quality. Well, what are we singing? What are some of your big numbers?
Well, would you like to do...
You know, my idea of a popular song is Break the News to Mother from the Spanish-American War.
How about From Bobby Socks to Stockings? You know that?
I never heard that. You're not talking to Ricky Nelson here. Or even Francis X. Bushman. How about doing one I know, like, I wish that I could shimmy like my sister Kate. Or I'll buy the ring and change your name to mine. You know that?
No, I don't know.
Well,
I'll tell you.
What do you know? Look, we've never gone to get together. Isn't there some song that was popular
Why don't we
25 years ago that is having a revival today?
I Can't Give You Anything But Love.
But Frankie, you're the wrong sex. Okay, tear loose. I Can't Give You Anything But Love. What key do you like?
E flat.
E flat.
Baritone key.
Yeah, okay. You sing the first chorus.
Right. Okay.
And then I'll join you and ruin it.
2 choruses.
Mr. Meekin?
Tag ending.
I Can't Give You Anything But Love.
Right. Now I can't give you anything but love, baby. That's the only thing I've plenty of, baby. You dream a while, scheme a while, you're sure to find happiness, and I guess all those things you've always pined for. Gee, I'd like to see you looking swell, baby. Diamond bracelets Woolworth doesn't sell, my little baby. Until that lucky day, you know darn well, baby, I can't give you anything but love. Okay.
I can't give you anything but love.
Baby.
Baby. Oh, that's the only thing I'm thinking of. Baby.
You dream a while and scheme a while, you're sure to find a happiness, and I guess, take it,
All those things you always find fault.
gee, I'd like to see you looking swell, baby. Diamond bracelets Woolworth doesn't sell. Go, my baby. Until that lucky day, you know darn
Well, baby, I can't give you anything. I can't give you anything.
Yeah,
I can't give you anything but love. Frankie,
Very good.
are you ready to play the quiz?
Well, Mr. Marx, I would say that...
Call me Groucho, will you?
Okay.
And I'll
Groucho.
call you Mr. Avalon.
No, I would like for some young fellow to come up and take my place here for the quiz because it makes some extra money. And
Oh, well, that's
Okay.
very nice of you. I think there's a sailor out in the audience there.
Someone that's good and spell.
Hey, sailor. Come on up, sailor, if you can still walk. Sailor, I want you to meet Mr. Hart.
Hi.
This is Sailor Beware. Is that your name?
No,
And Mr. Avalon. What is your name?
mine's El Costa.
El Costo, huh? Are you
I reckon.
Italian?
Half.
Half? Which half? Can you
Better
speak
half.
Italian?
No.
No. Well, come on now. You get in here, huh? You get in here where Frankie is, huh?
right, and I'll...
Frankie, thanks for being on the show, and I hope you win an Academy Award this year for your acting job in Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea, produced by Irwin Allen.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Goodbye. Now, let's see how much money you can win in the quiz. George, come out here. What category have they chosen?
You selected spelling, right?
Right.
Right.
Now, you give them all the help you can, Joyce, you know. You pick the first one, Joyce. You know how to play the game, huh?
Yes, I do.
No.
We don't learn spelling in the Navy, though, Groucho.
You don't know how to spell in the Navy?
No, we just learn how to fight.
Oh. Well, didn't you ever have a sick spell when you were in the Navy?
We didn't,
No. Well, okay. Start off with the 200. All right.
Okay. I'm scared.
For $200, spell the word phlegmatic, meaning composed or calm.
Phlegmatic. Phlegmatic.
Give him the money.
Oh.
No matter what happens, you've got $200.
Right.
So you're on your way with a pretty good start.
What do you think?
Try it again.
Another
Okay.
2. All right.
You know, you got to
Be
win
cautious.
5 to get a chance at the big money.
Right.
For $200, spell the word trousseau, meaning a bride's outfit.
Trousseau.
That's Robinson Trousseau. Okay, kids, come on. You got to come now.
Yes.
Here we go.
Trousseau. T-R-U-S. T-R-O-U. T-R-U-S-O-E.
No, it's T-R-O-U-S-S-E-A-U. That's
Well,
a
that
tough
was
one. Well, how are you going to get married if you can't spell trousseau?
Oh.
Nowadays, you don't
You
need
better
a
brush
gotcha.
up on that,
Okay.
Joyce. Come on, you got 2 more weeks to go.
2 more chances to make $500.
You only need 5.
It can be done.
Take a 300?
Might as well.
200.
Huh?
All right.
Would it help you to write it down, the word?
Yes, like school. Okay.
Now, Vic.
Shoot.
Don't say shoot, he's in the Navy. For $200, spell the word accede, meaning to agree. That's good enough.
A-C-C-E-D-E.
You're right, you got $400.
And 1 more chance to make a total of 5. The $100 ones are easier than the 2, and the 2 are easier than the 3, and you only really need 100. And that's good thinking.
Good coaching.
Good coaching.
For $100, spell the word genealogy, meaning a family pedigree. Genealogy.
G-E-N-E-A-O-L-O-G-Y. Genie.
G-E-N, come on.
A-O-L-O-G-Y. Oh.
Spell it there.
G-E-N-E-A-O-L-O-G-Y.
Yeah, that's right.
No, 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 no.
G-E-N-E-A-L-O-G-Y.
She has an extra O.
Where?
Unfortunately.
Where?
G-E-N-E-A-L.
See the O there.
Genie.
G-E-N. Oh, that's a shame.
You're right.
Can we cross it out and
That's
take
how-
another guess?
That's how I learned.
Well, you won $200 apiece, and that isn't too bad.
Thanks, Billy.
I'm sorry you didn't win the last one, but thanks anyway, Joyce.
Thanks,
You're real
Groucho.
cute. And I hope Frankie sends you...
Groucho, we saved a few minutes tonight so that we could maybe invite some people from our audience to come up and try and win some money. We just selected a couple, and I believe they're right over here now. Would you come up here on the stage, please, and meet Groucho Marx?
How'd you do? Well, this is Harry Ruby, famous composer and songwriter. Harry, how are you? I asked Harry Ruby to come up here. I saw him out in the audience, and he's a pretty bright fella, and maybe he can win some money, and he's going to give it to some charity, yeah?
Any charity you designate, Groucho.
Well, the Groucho Marx Foundation is... No, any charity. So how about the Salvation Army? They never get any money except
Salvation, Red Cross, you can very well...
Salvation Army, they never get any money except around Christmas. And the rest of the year, nobody ever gives them anything. So let's give it to them. Huh?
All right.
All right. This is assuming that you're bright enough to win some money here. What is your name?
I'm Carol Briscoe.
Well, you're very cute. Briscoe?
Mm-hmm. English, Irish, something.
Frisco? Like
Briscoe.
rhymes with Frisco, huh?
Mm-hmm.
They hate that, you know.
I know. They used to call me Crisco.
If you were up there, your name would be San Francisco. Okay, let's give you a chance to win some money. Now, George, what quiz did they pick?
Well, they didn't pick one, actually.
They didn't?
No, but
how are they
we're
gonna-
going to give you general information. All right. Here.
I do to you.
Now then, for $200, what is the hardest natural substance known?
Diamond.
Diamond is right. He knows that because he used to play baseball.
You now have $200, 3 more chances to make a total of 5.
Salvation Army is going to do well tonight.
Take that.
He understands the game.
Don't play with your luck.
He used to run a table in Vegas. You ran it right into the ground. For $200, what bird do you associate with the rhyme of the ancient mariner?
The bird, the rhyme with...
Albatross.
That's right. That's right. Don't wait for him at all. Hey, you're supposed to be partners. Talk it over because...
Yeah, talk it over.
Albatross.
Albatross.
And you have $400 besides. 2 more chances to make 5.
In what state is the Bryce Canyon National Park? B-R-Y-C-E. Bryce Canyon National Park.
Is it Washington?
It's Utah.
You have $400.
$400. And
This is your last chance to make a total of 5. Well, that would help, certainly, but...
For $200, what is the South American wood that is lighter than cork? Talk it over. Talk it over.
Balsam wood.
Balsa, I guess.
Yeah.
Balsa. Well, anyhow, you won $500. Now,
Wait a minute, 600.
Yeah. And you'll also be back in a minute to try for the big question. Groucho, Carol Briscoe and Harry Ruby earned $600 in the quiz, so here they are all set to try for $2,000, $5,000, or $10,000.
Well, all right. You pick a number for $10,000.
9.
9. You pick a number for 5.
7.
7. Now, if any other number but these 2 comes up, this question is worth a total of $2,000. Now, you spin the wheel.
Is it wheel?
Go on. Just missed it by a hair's breadth. Your numbers were 7 and 9 that landed on 6, so here we go for a total of 2. 1 answer between you. When President Kennedy organized his new cabinet in early '61, he created a new post of ambassador at large. For a total of $2,000, whom did he appoint to this new position? Talk it over. What's the answer?
Adlai Stevenson?
No, he's in the United Nations. It's Averell Harriman. And he used to be a friend of mine. I'm sorry you missed it, but you still have how much?
600.
Groucho, Joyce DeHart is waiting to talk to you now.
Joyce Hart. My heart stood still.
And her partner is a special guest, one of the most popular young men in America, Frankie Avalon. So put you in, please, and meet Groucho Marx.
Beautiful babe there.
Hi, Groucho.
Welcome to the Groucho Show. Say the secret word, you can divide an extra $100. Well, I know your name. Your name is Frankie Avalon. And Joyce DeHart, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Is she a beauty?
Oh, yeah, very lovely.
Huh? Imagine Frankie Avalon on my show. You know, I'm all aflutter. I can't even pronounce his name correctly. You know, it isn't every week that we get a famous celebrity up here, and I want to tell you this is one of the biggest moments in the history of this show. This will give you an idea of the show. Now then, Frankie boy, you don't care if I call you Frankie boy, huh?
No?
Since I never heard of you, tell me, just what do you do?
Well, I'm a singer.
You're a singer. You
Right.
mean you're a sewing machine?
Singer of song.
Oh. Did you ever hear that joke about a fellow looks through the keyhole and he says, I just saw a sewing machine going upstairs without a stitch on? That's an old joke. Joyce, you're not supposed to laugh at that. You're Joyce DeHart, huh?
Yes, sir.
Have you ever heard of Frankie Avalon?
I sure have.
Why are you breathing so hysterically? Huh? Okay, what does he do?
He sings.
Sing. I thought that. We've been all through that. Where does he sing?
Well, he sings in records, on radio, on TV, in movies, nightclubs, everywhere.
Do you buy a lot of his records?
Well, I'm sort of broke lately, so I've been buying Kingston Trio.
You're trying to get 3 for the price of 1, is that it? Well, Frankie, now you know how I feel when I ask somebody what their favorite TV show is, and they say the Flintstones. Joyce, don't you care for Frankie singing?
Oh, you sure bet I do. I've especially